name is Thelma, and I'm here to speak about being a mom. I became a mom at a very early age. In fact, I had my first son when I was very young. Coming from Jamaica in those early days, I was kind of a little bit alone because there weren't many people here from the Caribbean. So I misbehaved and I became pregnant. And in fact, when I got pregnant, I was turned over to the children's aides. That tells you a little bit. And anyway, so my son is now 50, and I have 5 grandchildren, 3 sons as a matter of fact, 5 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. I love them. I love my kids, I love my children, my grandkids. I had a lot of help being a mom because I was so young. And my grandmother, who's no longer with us, she helped tremendously. But at the end of the day, being a mom, it's fantastic. In fact, I continued school. I used to go to Bigford Park. I continued school up to my 8th month pregnancy. And immediately after, my son, George Brown, in the Kensington Market, they had a daycare. And I used to take my son from Christie. We lived at Christie to the daycare while I attend school. If I were to say something or to take away something valuable from being a mom, I don't believe there's anything like it. It's an experience that I've had 3 times, and all the times, although it hurt like hell, a mom is a mom. It's always a blessing to have children, whether it be outside or, again, your own children. So we are now blessed with an organization, Ellie Center, which is fantastic. We're having Mother's Day celebration coming up, and it's just great, and we're thankful, we're grateful, and So
my name is Adeniki Isaac. Actually, I was born into a Christian home, so that has really helped us a lot, and that's part of the value that our parents instilled in us. I mean, like my mother, my father. Actually, my mother, both of them were Christians, so I was born in a Christian home. So they have always taught us to behave biblically. Then one of those things that they taught us that while we were growing up was not to value material things. My mother, she really instilled certain discipline in us that anywhere that we go, we must not be selfish. So, and we should place others first. We should always learn to be like autonomous, like anywhere that we don't depend on people. They taught us the fear of God. Anything we do, like they said, what would Jesus do? Because that's our faith. And anything not biblical is not acceptable to them. So those values too, I try to instill in my children while they were growing up, that they should take other people first, they should never be selfish, and they should be caring and look for comfort apart from for themselves, for others, so that wherever they are, they should make themselves valuable and doing something to support others and caring.
What does it feel like to be a mom?
It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful and challenging, because there are certain things, it depends on the background too. My background has really helped me to be, I won't say perfect, that nobody is perfect. At least to be able to accommodate the environment, to be able to be a mom. I won't say very good, perfect, because there is no perfection anywhere, only God.
Hello, my name is Olga Thomas. I live in 55 Mass Square. I talk about mother, I have my children. I think it's the most beautiful thing you have in your life. Is you continue your life. If you don't have children, I think it's in this year you don't feel happy, but you live it for somebody you love all your heart. I think without my children, why I need to live? But my children give me power, give me a stronger go continue my life. I'm so happy how my children, thanks God for that. I have the opportunity to be mother. Telling to be mother is because you more responsibility, you make it strong to continue life, to show the person what the right life to continue, to help your people, to need to be good person in this world. You know that this is making you, when you see your children grow and everybody working, everybody nice, no bad person, you say I do good job. That I'm feeling good by that. I'm feeling good by that because thanks God my children is good children. My parents, my children call me every day, say talking long time. I have my grandkids too, continue life with my grandchildren. Sometimes, yes, sometimes disappoint because sometimes life have a disappoint this and that. Then I don't go to school, you see, I need to push, right? You need to push to talking that. But making you very happy to live for somebody, you know? You're strong, your strong heart, your strong mind. Like, you need to live it because somebody needs you. You know? I need my children too. They know. I need them. They need me too. Your life without mother is no good. You know? It's something. It's part of your life. It's part of your body. Part of your inside. You know? It's my blood. I think it's nice, good to have children.
Hi, I'm Arlene Martin. I'm a member of the LA community. I want to best describe my mother as a hardworking, independent, and a very sociable woman. She migrated here in Canada with my two minor brothers through the petition of my older brother in 1978. To make the long story short, her life back home is not much different from what she's done here, joining a lot of organizations like Filipino clubs, religious and community life, wherein she was greatly appreciated for her participation. She received a lot of trophies, plaques, certificate of appreciation from different organizations. As much as I would like to talk about her achievements as a mother, she's not that perfect, but she sacrificed a lot living her busy life, balancing her time between work and family. I can say that she's an incredible woman who have shaped our lives with love, strength, patience, and support. She's a very sociable woman who loves to party as she loves to dance, pretty much. Every single weekend, she goes to parties. I miss her so much because this is gone in 2021 because of some serious illness that nobody can stop. Nobody can, it's God's will. Anyways, the valuable lesson I learned from her was to work hard and live for ourselves because nobody we can rely on but ourselves. And we are in contrast. I'm an introvert. I don't like parties too much, and she's a very sociable one. I miss her sometimes. I miss her nagging. She's a little bit stubborn, but what can we do? We're only children who should obey our parents. That's one thing. Sometimes she just pisses me off, but I'm always there for her at her beck and call. Everybody here, happy Mother's Day.
My name is Mabel. I have 2 daughters and 3 grandsons. So I am mother. 我呢结婚了好多年，没有生孩子，所以呢一直想做妈妈，后来到了第6年以后就有了个孩子，但是有了孩子以后不等于就是完全幸福，因为要做很多不能要哺乳，要哄睡，要怕他冷怕他热，小孩要生病，那个有好几个事情。童年就是这么过来的，然后到少年时期要关心他们的成长，到了学生时期要关心他们的学习，到了大学时期要帮他们选志愿，一直到大学毕业，他们工作了以后，我才把这个妈妈的担子卸了下来。我为什么说妈妈是个伟大的 一个伟大的工程呢，我是讲工程，因为他必须花很多的心血，要带动另外一个人，要陪他成长，要帮他成长，陪他成长，一直看到他长大了，离开了自己了，这才完成任务。所以我说，妈妈的这个任务是很伟大的。Happy Mother's Day.
My name is Marcia Arcentalis. My experience as a mother, I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. My first boy, he is such a talented boy. He loves to play charango. Charango is a small guitar, the same as the big one, but it's very small. And he used to have it here, a group from here, some friends from the school, from many places, playing Spanish and folklore from Ecuador and from the South America. I have a daughter. She is now 52. She's the most beautiful girl that I have. My respect, my loving. She is the one who looks after me. She's always a doctor's appointment. She is everywhere with me. She does the groceries with me. And that's the most beautiful thing that I felt and I'm feeling for my daughter and my son. Being a mother for me, it was really hard when I came to Canada because I have to take care my kids. I have to take my kids to the babysitting, to the daycare, and coming after work, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and pick them up and start cooking to feed them. That's the most important thing that I have in my life, because that it worth coming back again. Now they're grown, they have their own life, and they are very independent. That's the challenge as a mother, I could say that. The greatest joy to being a mom is when I'm going away by myself and come back to Canada. I could see the happiness in my kids' face. And that's what embraced me, to be with them. That's the most important joy, to be with them after 6 months that I been away most of the time. Especially winter time for me is very hard. It's cold, and now with our age, I start having these pains, arthritis, and many things too. We have it, so we can't stay here in Canada during the winter time. You, and you, my friends, you the seniors. Now that we are here together, enjoy these festivities that La Center is doing for us. That's the most important thing. Now we have to enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. And happy Mother's Day again.
My name.
Okay.
Ja jestem Danuta. Mój kraj to jest Polska. Rozmawiam po polsku. Mam 2 córki. Jestem szczęśliwą matką. To całe szczęście zostać matką i opiekować się dziećmi. Dzieci później wracają to wszystko rodzicom. Dziękują, pamiętają o Dniu Matki, o urodzinach. Dają tą miłość, oddają, którą ja włożyłam dla nich. Bardzo, bardzo jestem wdzięczna dzieciom za to, co teraz mi wracają. Ciężko jest dzieci wychować, szczególnie na początku, bo człowiek jest młody, wszystko się urywa i trzeba się zająć dziećmi, ale to jest wielka satysfakcja i pocieszenie później. Patrzeć, jak rosną, jak oddają miłość rodzicom, jak chodzą do szkoły, jak się kształcą, jak przynoszą oceny. To jest wielka radość. Potem wychodzą za mąż, stabilizują się, odchodzą i to jest też trudne dla rodziców. No, ale taka jest kolej rzeczy. Dziękuję bardzo. Dobrych, wdzięcznych i wszystkiego dobrego z okazji Dnia Matki dla wszystkich mam.
Hello, my name is Shanta Borkar. I'm so grateful for our executive director. He's an excellent, makes lovely programs for us. Every time there's something new. There are the lovely, lovely, lovely ladies here who make our days very interesting and very happy. So let me talk about an incident in my life. Very shortly we're going to have Mother's Day celebration here. So I'd like to mention what it is like being a mother. Okay? Your children, actually we teach our children, but the children also can be very good teachers to you, because what you tell them comes back to you. Like my daughter, when she was small, hardly 1.5 years old, 2 years old, she would go to her father, she would ask him a question and ask him, why is it like that? He thinking she's a little bit small baby. You can tell her anything. What does it matter? She won't understand anyway. He would tell her, but she was so smart. She knew, she had got to know that her father used to just to get rid of her or just to please her or say something. Then she would go all the way with her tiny little podgy feet, come and look for where her mother is. She would come, she would ask me the very same question, and then she'd say, but you know, Mama, Papa said like this. And I would be shocked. I said, how could he say something like that? So I'd tell her, I can't tell her that her father is wrong or he made a he was on purpose misleading her. So I would tell her, maybe Papa doesn't know about it, or maybe he forgot, or something like that. So it was a lesson for us to learn. Another thing he used to always joke about, he used to say, oh Sanya, look, keep quiet, clean. And he used to throw something out of the window when he was driving. I said, Millet, what are you teaching her? This is very wrong. She is learning from you. You should not do this. Otherwise the child, she will have a very bad upbringing. So he understood and he didn't do it. Hopefully he didn't do it behind my back. So these are the lessons we learn from our children. And if we don't teach them, then who will? And if they don't tell us their problems, whom can they go to? You see? So it's a wonderful thing being a mother. And if you are a mother, you know you have been doing the best you can for your children. All the best. Bye now. Take care.